For anyone questioning the Caitlin Clark effect, we now have people wanting to watch golf because of her. We saw the kind of offer that Ice Cube made to Caitlin to play in the Big Three. That is $5 million to play 3 months.
Everyone thinks they know the Caitlin Clark story, a rookie sensation breaking records and bringing massive attention to the WNBA. But what really happened is far stranger than the headlines suggest. It begins with a shocking $10 million earned off the court, a paycheck that makes her a marketing goldmine and a quiet power move that's leaving the WNBA completely stunned.
Higher than the NBA. So I was like, oh, what's she going to get paid? Because finally, you can get a real paycheck. And then I saw it and I was like, this can't be right. Because this is what it is. In the first year, Caitlin Clark will earn $76,530.
Caitlin Clark just proved you don't need to be on the court 24/7 to make millions. While others are grinding through 9-to-5s, this rookie is cashing 6-figure checks just for showing up and talking. Brands are flying her across the country, paying more than the price of a house just to have her on their stage. Meanwhile, the WNBA is giving her peanuts in comparison. She's already amassed a staggering $10 million by turning her off-court presence into a financial empire. And yes, it's wild to see the player everyone pitied now holding more zeros in her bank account than some seasoned NBA veterans. But hold on, there's a lot more to this story.
So happy for her to get the 28 flipping million.
Not only is Caitlin Clark making money hand over fist, but she's also fundamentally reshaping the rules of sports marketing. While the WNBA struggles with visibility, platform, and influence, she's effortlessly captured all of it, using her momentum to silence critics and rivals alike. Buckle up, because Caitlin Clark just changed the game, and not everyone is thrilled about it. From a pure marketing standpoint, Caitlin Clark is more valuable than almost any professional basketball player in the world. Her brilliance isn't just in her plays, it's in her ability to shift the entire narrative. She views the WNBA not as the final destination, but as a strategic launchpad for unparalleled visibility. Millions follow her every move, and the attention she commands is worth far more than any game day paycheck.
Last WNBA playoff game had over 2.6 million viewers, and now we are seeing the ratings dip under 1 million.
But here's where it gets truly unbelievable. While most athletes focus on racking up points, Caitlin is building a brand that earns money from every single interaction. She charges $100,000 for a half-hour virtual appearance and easily double or triple that for in-person events. She's already pocketed at least $600,000 this year simply for showing up and speaking. That's not work, that's printing money. And brands are lining up because she's magnetic, authentic, and undeniably inspirational. People don't just listen to her, they believe her. On top of that, her endorsement deals rival industry giants like Nike, Wilson, and State Farm. Nike reportedly signed her for millions without needing so much as a pitch. Caitlin Clark doesn't have to prove her value. Her name does it for her. State Farm probably blew a massive chunk of their advertising budget just to feature her in Wilson, one of basketball's most iconic brands, practically handed her a blank check. Each deal solidifies her status not just as an athlete, but as a global phenomenon. And then comes the move that defies all logic. She had the audacity to reject offers from a brand new women's basketball league, a league dangling a $1 million salary plus equity. Most players would have signed instantly, but not Caitlin. She's playing chess, not checkers. A quick payday is tempting, but the WNBA offers something far more valuable: legitimacy and a massive platform. Her decision to stay is a calculated, brilliant gamble that's already paying off. And let's not overlook her social media power. It's a beast on its own. Millions follow her every step, and every post is a monetization opportunity. She's more skilled at sponsored content and affiliate marketing than many veteran influencers. Caitlin Clark's genius shines in how she leverages her huge following to generate income from every like, comment, and share.
Has said that the league is going to lose about $50 million. Is there a scenario that you will try to raise more money right now?
Probably not. We probably don't need to raise capital like we did back in when I came in.
This is the part that will blow your mind. Caitlin Clark is just getting started, and she hasn't even begun to tap into her full potential. Yet she's already redefining what it means to be a modern athlete. Her story goes beyond basketball. It's about vision, strategy, and an unshakable drive to succeed. She sees the bigger picture in a way very few do. In both marketing and on-court performance, Caitlin Clark has quickly become a name synonymous with excellence. At just 22 years old, she's more than an athlete. She's a walking, talking, money-generating machine. Companies are willing to pay astronomical amounts for even a sliver of her time. 30 minutes with Caitlin Clark means 6 figures, because she has mastered monetizing her fame in ways most veteran pros can only dream of. It's not just about what she says. It's the ripple effect her presence creates. The buzz in the room, the explosion on social media, the headlines the next day. No matter how big their marketing teams are, brands simply cannot manufacture the kind of organic influence.
It's player salaries. People wonder, why are NBA player salaries 100 times higher than WNBA salaries? Because the TV money was 100 times higher in the NBA than it was.
Everything you think you know is about to change. Clark isn't finished yet. She's signing contracts that would make even established legends jealous. One of her biggest moves was partnering with Wilson to create her own signature basketball collection, a milestone achieved by only one other player in history, Michael Jordan. Let that sink in. Clark is shattering stereotypes as the first female basketball player to secure such a deal, proving her brand is a powerhouse, not a passing trend. She's also teamed up with State Farm, earning millions for a campaign that features her alongside their iconic Like a Good Neighbor jingle. This deal alone cements Caitlin Clark as a marketing force of nature. State Farm isn't just dabbling, they're fully invested in the phenomenon.
Magic moment, if you recall, from 1979 when those two rookies came in from a big college rivalry, one white, one black. And so we have that moment with these two. But the one thing I know about sports, you need rivalry. That's what makes people watch. They want to watch games of consequence.
However, her 8-year Nike contract, reportedly worth $28 million, is truly astounding for a rookie. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. Despite how massive the deal looks, it might not be as impressive as it seems because it conspicuously lacks a signature shoe. For athletes at her level, the primary revenue stream comes from signature sneakers. Just look at Michael Jordan or Stephen Curry, whose billion-dollar empires were built on shoe sales alone. Even though Clark's deal appears huge, it may actually pale in comparison to what she's missing without her own iconic footwear line. Every fan who admires her, every kid who looks up to her, would snap up a pair instantly. Yet Nike hasn't capitalized on this, which is baffling. No merchandise, no dedicated ads, no commercials, and most importantly, no signature shoe. It's like they're sitting on a gold mine but refusing to dig. Just imagine the frenzy if Clark stepped onto the court during the WNBA playoffs wearing her own brand new signature sneakers.
What really happens with Caitlin Clark, I would say her big thing is to be ready for the WNBA season. And people are like, why? She's only making $70,000 in the WNBA. What is the point of her worrying about that league rather than trying to push for other leagues and other ways of making more money? Because the WNBA is what's getting them.
Every basketball fan, young and old, would scramble to get a piece of Caitlin Clark's magic, and releasing those shoes immediately after the game would trigger an unprecedented surge in sales. But Nike seems to be dragging its feet, making Clark's deal, while impressive, feel like it's missing that crucial X factor. Experts agree her marketability surpasses that of many seasoned pros because her appeal isn't just national, it's global. Every game she plays draws millions of viewers, the kind of attention brands typically spend billions to capture. The harsh reality is that Nike risks losing momentum with every delay. Each day without a signature shoe is a missed opportunity, especially with Clark's star power at its peak. The WNBA playoffs are the perfect moment to launch her brand, but Nike stands to lose enormous money and hype if they don't move quickly. Clark's success isn't only about her talent on the court, it's also because she has completely rewritten the playbook for athlete branding.
It's also been reported that Unrivaled 3-on-3 League offered Caitlin Clark significant equity in the league and a salary that is over $1 million. So this is the first time that we've heard of any money being thrown at her. We've heard that it would be a major deal, it would be a similar setup as to what.
She's already built a multi-million-dollar empire, and her potential is still largely untapped. With the right strategic moves, the game isn't just happening on the court for Caitlin Clark. She's winning decisively in the business world, too. Nike may be slow to catch up, but the rest of the sports marketing industry is watching her every move, taking careful notes on how she's revolutionizing the landscape. For example, the moment she finally releases a signature shoe, she could easily become a billion-dollar brand herself. There's no doubt her future ventures will be true game changers. Caitlin Clark's entire approach is a masterclass in playing the long game. She's not chasing temporary fame or quick cash grabs. She's deliberately building something that will last long after her playing career ends. And the best part? She's doing it entirely on her own terms. Whether she's draining jaw-dropping threes on the court or securing multi-million-dollar deals off it, one thing is unmistakably clear.
Top talent.
So a lot of people are saying, oh, why is Caitlin Clark she should play in Unrivaled? She's making $1 million. She should play in X, Y, and Z league. She should make some money doing that. Or, Caitlin Clark can do X.
No handouts. That phrase is about to define an entire era of WNBA labor relations. Because what Caitlin Clark, Aja Wilson, and the other stars are really saying is this: you don't get to use our names, our brands, our star power as weapons in a fight we never agreed to. And it's a completely reasonable stance. Think about it from their perspective. You spend years building your brand, grinding through college and becoming a household name. Then players you barely know launch a rival league and expect you to risk your WNBA career? Jeopardize your relationship with the league you dreamed of playing in, just to give them leverage in negotiations that benefit their business interests. That's not solidarity, that's exploitation. And the top players just drew a line in the sand. The big question now? What happens next? Does the Players Association still have leverage? Can they negotiate a strong CBA without their most powerful threat? Or have they just lost their only card? What happens when the owners realize they hold all the power? Drop your thoughts below. This CBA negotiation is about to get messy.